exorcist thing, I'm sure. Yep, spin his head all the way around. Okay. Yeah, look at the detail on the hair.
To allow her to, like, kick people in the face. Nezuko! Nezuko! Ah! Hello once again, audience. It is I, Dan, here, aka A4 Sky, and another video on the A4 Sky Dork channel with another action figure review. Here we go, Mortal Kombat related, Noob Saibot, McFarlane Toys Classic. I do love the artwork on this. Makes it just like character select. The Noob Saibot action figure from McFarlane Toys is a GameStop exclusive. Turn it around. Character select. Then you got the lightning there, and then it's just a view window from the top. Let's get this opened and check it out. There is something I noticed about McFarlane Toys, but I'll wait till the end to say that.
Come on. It just as well may end me getting anything McFarlane Toys other than the Demon Slayer line. So, if I can open this, it'd be very helpful. Alright, I gotta be aggressive, right? Be aggressive, be aggressive. Gotta finish it! Okay, let's get this open. Dang, they make this impossible to open, don't they? Because someone's just gonna take that action figure right out of the box on the store shelf and gonna walk off with it in their pocket. Ow. Come on, come on. Yeah, so most of the video is me trying to open this.
So that's the entire video with how much a pain in the ass these are to open. Or this is to open. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice that. Had a cool background. Ooh. Got the Mortal Kombat logo on there. Okay. They're very tall.
A little too tall. Anyway, is it two separate pieces? It looks it? Oh, okay, that's on the inside. Gotcha. And on the outside. There we go, open that up. And then really, you gotta secure the arms in too. I feel like it would just stay in there. Look how the packaging is. Yeah, the arms aren't going anywhere. Hey, hey. Okay. Legs. Yeah, I don't have any scissors with me.
So it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm trying to. So they had around the feet, around the waist, around the hands. I don't know. Did audience, do you feel that it needed them around the hands with how secure this looks inside the plastic there? I feel like the legs and waist would have been enough to keep it from coming out of the package in transport. There we go. Got that out. Then the arms. Oh, that was easy. I just went like that. But yeah, like, okay, so that's off of there. Look how secure that is. It's not going anywhere in transit. All right. Oh, that one just popped right off too. Cool. Good. And then they got a stand. See? Like, this is secure in there. You don't need the extra stuff on the arms. That stuff just popped right off the arms anyway. Has the Mortal Kombat Classic thing on it. Oh, wow. Most of this is just me, as I said, me opening it. Oh, I didn't even realize there's extra hands here. Here's the little stand. Cool. I like that. Mortal Kombat Classic. Let's check them out. Okay. So there we are. They're very large. I'm going to have to look up. I'm definitely going to put in, as I'm editing this, here's his size, his height information. And they use a 7-inch scale. I mean, this looks cool. I don't know. I've always been hesitant on the Mortal Kombat action figures from McFarlane Toys because they never really appealed to me. I do like Mortal Kombat. I grew up playing it. Yeah, very violent very violent game for, when I was a kid. And I played the Sega version too, so extra. Like, it had the blood, where the Nintendo version did not have the blood. Okay, so we're gonna go with the head articulate. Well, first, details on the face. And these don't have a lot of details, these kind of characters, so there's not really a lot there. They're very bland. Like, even Sub-Zero, Scorpion from this line, like, there's not going to be a lot to them for appearance, because they're very, as I said, bland characters. They all wear the same outfit, just different colors. And there we go. The head obviously moves all the way around. It does not really move up or down. Barely any movement there. Let's see. Bring the arms out. There's a very good chance that these might be the worst line that McFarlane Toys has. But we're still going to go through all the articulation and everything. I'm going to still do the review on it. For what it is so far, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. The arms stretched out. As you can see, there's the joint here. Or I can move the bicep and tricep on the shoulder joint. Okay. Let's see. Double jointed elbow. See there? Please stop trying to focus on my face. Double jointed elbow. Okay. Very easy to move too. Not as stiff as a lot of the other action figures I've reviewed the past month. So that I like. That does tend to be consistent with McFarlane Toys, is there's not really a lot of super stiff joints on the action figures. We're going to do ab crunch. Okay, that's how far back. And naked bow too. Nice, not bad. Can it twist? Yes, it twists. Okay. And then you can see there's a belt-like thing around. It's just attached plastic. There's a belt around there. It says, obviously, softer plastic. Because you saw how it moved how it flexed and everything when I was doing the turns. And now I got to straighten it back out. Okay. Oh, cool. There's even a little detail on the pants there. See the... Oop. Focus, please. Focus on the toy, please, not me. Stop focusing. Oh my gosh. I choose the highest quality thing I can do for recording, and it can't even focus on the right object. Oh, there we go. We got double knee pad. Oh, yeah. So we got the knee pad, and then for the shin a little bit, or not shin, but the thigh, a little bit of protection on there. So you saw how that separates. It's a double jointed knee, just like, is it double jointed? They do really well covering that up. It is double jointed. You can see this is a separate layer here from this. So that's cool. Oh, it moves separate too. Look at that, look at that. Check this out. cool. Okay. So it has good articulation. Then this side too will bend that. And then you can, oh, wow. It's lining up for a real big kick. Holy moly. Okay, I am liking the articulation on this. That's something new. I've never tried to pose an action figure like that, and that was really cool that the leg moves that much, that you can move it sideways. And yeah. Wow. Okay, so we're going to do splits. Full split. Full side split right there. Boom. Perfect. The front and back, there is a little bit of restriction front with the butt plate. I don't know what this is actually called, but yeah, that part, it's a little bit of restriction, but they kick almost straight out, as you can see. It's a little off to the side though, and not fully straight back. Oh, nope, yeah, it won't do it with that leg either. But yeah, you got the full split. That's really cool that you can do this. You can bring that whole foot back, or whole leg back. He's winding up for a kick, and kind of twist him. He's getting ready to turn right into it. Finish him. Okay, so I have a little too much fun doing this. It's pretty much the only time I actually have the action figures in hand, other than when I'm posing them for display. So here's the foot. There we go. Got that. You got the toe joint there, which is cool. I do like those with action figures because then it gives a little more option with how you're having them stand. So it helps with the posability with that. The feet turn all the way around on both of them. Let's see, point the toes down. It's about how far down they go because the restriction of this piece here. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I mean, for how, just general, how aesthetically boring these characters are. Like if I was to have all the other ones too, like as I said, there's not a lot to them. Oh, okay, I just noticed something. So there is a little bit of shading in between these, in between the patterning. It's a little darker in there, it looks. That's cool. So yeah, you got a little bit of shading on that. I mean, this one in general, because it's pretty much all just one color. A little boring on the action figure itself. But I really like Noob Saibot. I like the newer version. What was it, Mortal Kombat 11 version? That's the one I like. 'Cause that's what actually introduced me to the character. I didn't realize they existed until then. So I never played the Mortal Kombat arcade, and I only ever played Mortal Kombat 1 on the Sega, and Mortal Kombat 3 was usually at a friend's house. I had several friends at that time that had Mortal Kombat 3. So, and I have an arcade of it, but I don't play it a lot because it's really hard playing on the arcade compared to the console. So Mortal Kombat 3 is my favorite when it comes to the... Oh, I'm putting them on the stand wrong. This is supposed to display this way, not this way. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 3 is my favorite of the Mortal Kombats. But yeah, I played a lot of Mortal Kombat 1. I actually beat Mortal Kombat 1 and unlocked Reptile. So, was never really that big a fan of Mortal Kombat 2 because there was only like, what, 2 new characters? I think was it. What, Princess Catan? Well, 3, right? 'Cause Baraka? Wasn't Baraka introduced in the second one, or was that the third one? The third one had the largest roster of the, obviously, of the 3. And then the second one only had like, yeah, I think the second one only had 2 characters. But then you could unlock Noob Saibot, I learned, when I was looking into this character. The original Sub-Zero was resurrected and given shadow powers. Da, da, da. Mortal Kombat. Well, now time for the review. So, the articulation's a 10 out of 10. Detail, I mean, as I said, they're a pretty bland character from appearance-wise, but it represents the character. It's, you know, it fully represents the character it's supposed to be. So articulation and that height and all that, I feel like they're a little too tall. I don't know. So I'm gonna rate this now before I give the complaint that I have with McFarlane toys. So I want to say that this, I don't even know if I want to rate it above a 9 out of 10, because I mean, what it's representing, it would be a perfect 10 out of 10. I'm sure appearance-wise, though, it could be better. I'm sure there's better out there, but for what it is, it looks as good as it could get. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10, though, because I'm doubting. Like, it doesn't feel right to give this a 10 out of 10. It just doesn't. It's great action figure by appearance, articulation. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. But yeah. 9.5 out of 10. Yeah. It's... Alright, so... Well... Actually... I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. I have to give it a 10 out of 10. Even though I feel I shouldn't, it does depict the character very well. No, I can't even speak. It depicts the character perfectly from the video games, or from the second, or Mortal Kombat 2, in appearance, and then it has really good articulation. But the gripe I have with McFarlane toys is this is a 7-inch scale. This is a 7-inch scale. Leonardo is, what, 5'6" in the comics. Noob Saibot is 6'2". And look at the height difference. For a 7-inch scale. It's, McFarlane Toys does not accurately depict the correct, like, each line is a different size in a 7-inch scale. It's like, it's a different scaling for the 7-inch in each line. Like, Demon Slayer line is very comparable to this 7-inch scale. It's like spot on. Like, these look really good next to the Demon Slayer. I should have brought a Demon Slayer action figure up to show. But this, and then the DC lines too, like, they don't line up very well. Like this is perfect for a 7-inch scale. Where this, only barely being a foot taller in you know, character height and everything, it doesn't line up. Hold on. Let me try the other foot, because this other foot's straight on. Hey, it doesn't really line up. He's he's like 2 feet tall, like, you know, and that's my gripe, is it's something I noticed, that from line to line, they do not depict the size and everything of the character correctly when comparing to the other lines, is what I'm saying. Like, they look just like the character from what they're supposed to depict, but when you compare the other lines from McFarlane Toys, it's all over the place. It's yeah, that's my gripe with McFarlane Toys. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you thought of the video, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. I have one of these every single week, and I hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, night, afternoon, and we'll see you in the next video. Boop. Make sure to, right here, watch this video. Ooh, check the video. Look at that. Look at that video. That is a wonderful video. I think you should check it out. Subscribe. You can subscribe too. Oh, for more videos? Ah, yeah. That'd be great. I'd much appreciate it.